What's up everybody, Adam here with eTrailer. Today we have a CURT Trailer Ball. So this one is going to be a 2 5/16 inch ball. So we're going to match that up with your coupler. Typically it's going to say it on the coupler. If it's an older coupler, it might be kind of weared away. Just make sure you pair it up with the right size for your trailer. This one's going to have a 25,000 pound capacity, so whenever you do figure out what size the coupler is, match it up with that. You do want to make sure all the other components are going to be that strong as well. You just want to make sure you're not really limiting your setup just with one weaker component. So I can have two big beefy components, but if I have a trailer ball that can only handle half, that's the limitations of the whole setup. So just be mindful of that whenever you're picking out your setup. One thing that really sets us apart from most of the trailer balls that we have on our website, usually there's not a whole lot of things that differentiate them, but this one actually has a inch rise to it. So what that means is this ball mount is a 4-inch drop, and now with this it's actually only a 3-inch drop. It's actually a 4-inch rise in the other position, but with this on the other side it's going to make that into a 5-inch rise. Why would you want that? Well, there's a couple situations. Let's just say you get a new trailer and it's not necessarily exactly how you want it. It's not that level and you just need a little bit, but you like your ball mount and you don't really want to have to buy that. Typically the trailer balls are a little bit more cost effective. They're not as expensive as the actual ball mount, so you don't have to buy a whole new ball mount. You just need to swap out the ball. So if you're like me and you really want to get your setup perfect so it's smooth and everything like that, this is just really going to help you dial it in. One thing I do like about this compared to a lot of the other trailer balls on our website, this one is actually machined out of one piece of metal. So they take a CNC machine, it's a big block of metal, and they sit there and go and make this cool shape. So you know it's going to be extra strong. It's heat treated and stainless steel, so it is going to last quite a long time. Another thing that's nice about this is notice that the threads are pretty close together. So that's just going to be nice whenever you're torquing it down, which you need to have it torqued down to 450 foot-pounds. So make sure to get a torque wrench and a big old wrench to be able to torque all that down. But since the threads are so close together, it's gonna give you an extra tight fit, and you really want to do that, especially since this ball can handle so much weight. So definitely do that. Whenever it comes down to the shank length is going to be about 2 5/8 of an inch long. So it's going to work with ball mounts that have this little plate here, anywhere from 3/8 thick and up. So you want to make sure to pair it up. Nothing thinner, just because it's not going to be that strong. We really don't want to do that. But other than that, I guess the last thing you really need to do is just make sure that the shank diameter is about 1.25 inches. So you want to make sure that the hole of the ball mount is that size. I don't like, obviously, if the hole was smaller, it won't fit, but I really don't like putting a ball that has a shank smaller than the hole on the ball mount. It's just not good. You want to make it nice and tight, so like this doesn't have hardly any play, because this thing can handle a lot of weight. We really don't want to limit ourselves just by piecing together the wrong parts. So just take all this information together and just make sure you get it all paired up so you have all the right components so you can be on your way. That's pretty much it for our look at the CURT Trailer Ball.